Good morning, everyone. Thank you for cooperation coming here on time. This meeting will be called and ordered at 10 a.m. So this is our first meeting for Sport FL. Look like everyone is present. Is there any absentee today? No. So we will skip the call for apologize. Let's start our meeting straight away without wasting the time. I believe that everybody have a copy of agenda that received by my secretarian, Miss Chin. Great. Before we start the meeting, I would like you to read through the agenda. Thank you. Okay. All right. Have everyone agree on the agenda of the meeting? Okay, good. So first we will go through the financial reports. Treasurer, please hand in to the report. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So before we start about the financial report, we will go through for the item number 4 first, which is the current issue regarding the sport performance of Para-Olympian in Malaysia. Recently, we find that the rate of the performance at Para-Olympian in Malaysia is improving as well. So, any idea about the issue that we could discuss to improve the performance for the Para-Olympian in Malaysia?
Yes, I do. So I would like to address two top issues,
Yeah.
which is the doping issues, and secondly the internal problems among the athletes. So there are a few solutions that I would like to suggest. The first one is by strengthening Adamas, which is a national doping agency. They could probably do regular checkup among the athletes so that there wouldn't be any tendency for the athletes to take any drugs. And in solving the second problem, we could probably change a new line of leaders um, to lead the groups. So, because it could probably improve the teamwork among them, since better leaders could lead to better teamwork. And they could also probably hold group sessions so that they'll understand each other more, and this could help them to work together in achieving their goals. And this could really help them to focus on the upcoming SEA Games and also the 2020 Olympic.
Thank you, Ms. Lam. I would also like to suggest another solution towards the first issue, that is the doping issue. I would suggest that the government should also strengthen the doping law by sentencing a higher fine and a longer period of punishment. Yes.
Yeah, how much do you tend to fine and how long is the punishment you suggest?
I propose to fine around 10,000 ringgit towards athletes so that they will think more before they use drugs to enhance the performance. This is because money is no small matter. Next, I would also propose that athletes be banned from national and international sports tournaments for a period of 2 years. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. So I would like to highlight the issue that we discussed and the solution we discussed just now, which is the doping issue. It's about the internal problems. And the solution would be the strengthened Adamas with regular checkup, selecting the best leader, rearrangement the management, and also the higher punishment. Okay. Okay, thank you for your contribution. So we would like to go through to the management of sport, athlete, and Paralympian among the Malaysian citizen. Okay, any ideas about that?
Regarding the management of sports athletics, one to tackle doping and another one to tackle the internet issues.
Okay.
So one of the things that now we are already having our physical trainings for the athletes every day, and they train for 6 hours every day. So besides physical training, we also give them mental training. Mental training to build up their mindset, to develop positive and healthy mindsets in them. So this can help them to persevere and to stay strong in during the tournaments or in their performances. And as for the relation between mental training and doping issues, because why are our athletes doping? I mean, why does doping occur among them? Because they want to do well, right? They don't want to fail anyone. They must win. They have this kind of mindset. So doping is doping helps because it gives them the strength that they need. But then they can actually develop this through their mindset. The mind controls the body. And to develop their mind or their psychology, we are going to I propose that we hire or we can invite international coach to guide these people. Maybe we have a session with an international coach for about 3 times a year, or at least once a year can do. Yeah. And because coaching is also available almost everywhere, there are books, there are videos on mindset coaching. So we also expose these materials to our athletes. And we also encourage them to practice mental exercises every day. So the athletes will spend about 1 to 3 hours every day on mental training other than physical training. They will still keep up with their physical training, but I believe that this mental training can boost their physical training. Besides that, the body needs energy when they perform, when they do sports. So I propose that we supply them with supplements, especially calcium and vitamins, because they need strong bones also. And however, what is more important is that we provide them natural food. We make sure that they have balanced diet. So I so athletes need a controlled calorie intake, and it is best for them to have around 22.7 calories per pound of body weight. Or for teenagers, we make sure that they take 25% to 35% of the fats from the calorie intake. And then, besides this, we also motivate our athletes by giving them incentive, cash, life pensions, condominium cars, and free flights, especially when they go out for tournaments and competitions. So this is as a way to motivate them. And as for the manpower to take care of our athletes, we will be recruiting volunteers, especially from universities, especially when there are tournaments or competitions going on. We can recruit volunteers from universities to come over and help. So this is all from me.
Okay, thank you. So let me help you to highlight something. So it's all about the enhancement the mental, physical, and spiritual ability to increase the performance as well. So I want to add on a question that would that affect about our financial budget?
As for the financial budget, inviting an international coach will cost a lot. Therefore, we will need to require our athletes to pay, but at the same time, we also subsidize their payment. Yeah. So how is that for you, Treasurer?
That would be manageable. I would like to look at the budget more before I give any proper answer.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing. So let's go through the financial report.
Thank you,
So,
Chairman.
okay, please, Miss Chin, please do remind me to stop if exceeds 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Thank you. If you would refer to the financial report, as you can see, we have only received 3.8 million ringgit in funds from the government to fund our athletes. However, that alone is insufficient to fund our athletes. Therefore, the Commonwealth has also granted us an additional 5.6 million ringgit to help us nurture our athletes and pay for the expenses. Next, several sports companies have also agreed to sponsor our athletes by giving us 1.3 million ringgit worth of sports equipment and gears. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I want to ask something that I want to give advice that recently we plan to import the internet course, just like what Miss Cheng said, into the Malaysia to enhance the performance of the Paralympians. So I would like you to adjust again the budget for the supplies and the service. So you can update to me to the next meeting.
Thank you, Ivan.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so is there any other business about this project?
Yes, I have about the international coach. I will propose that because our Malaysia usually we focus on badminton and then diving and several limited fields, but I think we need to import coach that's from other sport expertise such as ice skating, maybe tennis, football, so on and so forth. So we cannot focus on just one sport. We have to focus on every sport, including swimming and everything else. So I think we need to improve that as well. We give the students or other athletes to play different sports and to see what they like, and then we encourage new generation to practice new sports so we can train young talents to go for national tournament and win some medal for Malaysia. That's my idea.
I would like to second that motion.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for your guys sharing. So I will finalize the suggestion and the solution, and also treasurer, you need to update the financial report for me next meeting. So our next meeting on this Sunday, which is the 30th of April, with 2 o'clock at the same place, which is meeting hall. So our meeting will be dismissed right now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.